Good morning, chicken. How are you? How are you? That was almost a bullseye. We don't want a bullseye in the snake eye. Oh, hive beetles like crazy. Holy moly. So last week it was a wax moth invasion. This week it's hive beetles. Hey bug farmers, welcome to Bug Farmer Beekeeping, where we dive into the world of apiculture, beekeeping, and bees every week. This is the place to share laughs, explore bees, and learn together, all without taking ourselves too seriously. To join our buzzing community, it's easy and it's free. Just hit the subscribe button, ring that bell, and let's cultivate beekeeping knowledge and fun together. Now, let's get into the bees. All right, welcome back to the channel. Hi, chicken. We're doing some free ranging today. Anyways, I just came down here to the bee yard and I saw something unusual. I just got back from vacation the day before yesterday. I mowed the grass yesterday, and when I mowed the grass, I actually had a swarm let loose and fly. I'm not sure which hive it came out of, but I came down here this morning just a minute ago and there was nothing going on. And then I came down here again and I've got bees in the air everywhere, but this does not seem like a swarm, and it's not the swarm that actually took off yesterday. They're up there in that tree and it doesn't look like they have broken cluster. So the question is, what the heck is going on here? There are a lot of bees flying around, and again, they're flying around calmly. You don't hear that swarm sound, that's not happening. So I don't know what's happening here, and I also don't know which hive these girls came from. All the hives, all the colonies look calm. There's nothing crazy going on from any of the boxes. Even on the back row here, we do have some unfortunate news. The one with the crooked lid that I still haven't fixed, it looks like it's a dead out. A lot of dead bees in the doorway there. So I'm gonna have to take a look at that. But everybody else is calm. Maybe it was this hive. It seems to have the most activity. But I really don't see anybody swarming. Maybe somebody's got a virgin queen and they're just out here trying to coax her back to the hive, let her know where she lives. I don't know what's going on, but it is not that swarm. That swarm is not broken cluster yet. Now, that said, I do have a box right here set up, and I have baited it with old frames and a swarm lure, and it looks like it's attracted a lot of bees wanting to rob it out. But I don't know that it's brought any girls down from the sky. I don't know whether any of these girls up there have decided to come down and check it out. We will see. I don't really feel like making a video today. I do have a lot of work to do. I really need to get over to the Honey Creek yard and remove the buckets. They've been there for a week while I was on vacation. I still have this bucket here, and I should probably deal with the multiple dead outs that I have in this bee yard. I dealt with the farm and Honey Creek last week, but I've got some stinky hives here with rotting bees in them that I really need to take care of. So I think that's what we're gonna be doing today. We're just gonna stay in the home yard. It's probably gonna be a pretty quick video, not an hour long like it was last time. So there you go, and there you have it. Let me go have another cup of coffee, and we'll try to get started and see what's happening. Maybe we'll be able to see what's going on with all these bees that are flying around. I have no idea what's happening here. Okay, so I just walked up and walked back, and now it looks like this hive has got something going on. Look at that. Maybe these are the girls that are swarming. We do have a little swarm sound action happening here, but they're not pouring out like you would expect from a swarm. But what the heck is going on here? I have no idea. This is crazy. Crazy. We have a lot of bees in the air, but they're not really doing anything. They're just kind of flying around. Very weird indeed. It looks like we have a few battles going on down there, but this does not look like a robbing situation. I mean, it doesn't. I don't know what they're doing. I don't see any robbers, but I do see some fighting going on down there. All right, we're just gonna have to wait till we get our smoker. We'll get in this hive and find out what's going on. All right, I know this isn't really exciting stuff, but it's been like 5 minutes and I wanted to see what's happening. It's still morning, so I'm not going to be out here into the bee yard for a while, but I am curious about what's going on here. It looks like all the flying has stopped. I don't see any, I don't see a lot of bees taking flight here anymore. So that part is ended. Those girls are still in the tree up there. Let's look at this hive over here, see if it's got anything unusual happening on it. It's just got a bunch of girls hanging on the front. Maybe they had an attempted swarm or something and the queen just landed outside. Maybe that's what's going on there. Do you see a queen anywhere on there? That's all I can figure, is that they're trying to swarm and they really couldn't get a takeoff. Maybe that's the situation. Yeah, maybe that's what happened. It's a aborted swarm, maybe, or a weak queen. It just never really looked like a robbing situation. That's an awful lot of bees outside the hive. I don't see a queen anywhere. Doesn't mean she's not there. It means I don't see her. All right, we'll figure it out in a bit. All right, well, we have made it to the Honey Creek Bee Yard. Now, don't worry, we're not going to spend a lot of time here. I know we were here last week. The goal this week is just to pick up all the feeder buckets that we left behind last week, because I'm pretty certain that they're empty. We're going to throw them in the back of the truck, and then we're going to go back to the house and work on the home yard and try to get it cleaned up and squared away and ready for fall. Now, this is certainly not going to make any friends with the bees, because the minute I take the buckets off, they're going to come flying out, and I'm not using smoke just because this is a quick and dirty removal. We don't need to spend a lot of time here. We'll start in the front. They're just empty buckets. They're just empty buckets. Hello, ladies. Oh, we're stable now. I'm trying not to give anybody the old smash. Oh, goodness. Oh. See if you're still in here. Oh, yeah. Not good. Oh. Oh, this hive right here is no longer the Google or Microsoft hive. This is the Uno. Ever played the card game Uno? This is Uno. All right, here we go. Oh. No need to attack me. Ouch! Oh, I just got one in the leg. Ah, right through the jeans. Right up by the old, you know what. Holy moly. All right, we may have to light the smoker. All right, usually I wouldn't light a smoker just to take off buckets, but they're exceptionally angry today, and that one got really close to the nether regions, and when one stings, they all go to that same spot, and I don't need that, so I'm gonna mask that area with some smoke. And then we're going to get the rest of these buckets off. That didn't tickle, fellas and fellettes. Holy moly. That was almost a bullseye. We don't want a bullseye in the snake eye. Holy moly. No bullseye. No bullseyes. No bullseyes allowed. Holy cow. That smarts. And these jeans are pretty thick, and they're dry. That was a motivated bee. All right, here we go. Let's do this again. Here we go. Oh, a lot of bees. Lots of bees. Okay, there you go. Okay. Have a lip on top, and the lip is filled with water from the rain. Oh, now my gloves are wet. No! Not a big deal. This one doesn't have any water on it. That's good. And then last but not least, and you have very little water in the top. Oh, but you have a lot of bees down there. Holy cow. This is I guess, this has got hive beetles galore. Maybe we should inspect this hive really quick. I've got the Beetle Sucker 5000 in the truck, and it is charged. You know what? We're going through this hive really fast. Not what I'd planned on doing, but I don't like hive beetles. And I just so happen to have the Beetle Sucker 5000 charged and ready to go. So let's see what we can see here. Any hive beetles on there? Oh yes. Okay, there's a handful of them. Oh, there's more. Okay. Oh, another one. I think some of them may have traversed to the other side there. Okay, oh, there's one. Okay. All right, now let us go on a hunt for these hive beetles. See what we can find. I'm here, they're here. There are hive beetles. I don't see any there. There's one. All right, and that was quite a few. Let's see what else we can find here. Okay. Don't see any there. Don't see any there. Okay. Maybe they were just on the outside frame. The good thing about the Beetle Sucker 5000, if you've not been introduced to the Beetle Sucker 5000, this is it, the BS 5000. It is not a beetle trap. It is a beetle vacuum. When you have an infestation, you can eliminate the entire infestation in one go through your hive. And if you're not filming a video, you can do it in about 5 minutes per hive. Well, I tell you what, I really need to put my headband on. I didn't used to use headbands, but I tell you what, down here in Georgia, it is so sweaty, and there's sweat going in my eyes and in my glasses all the time. And I found some really good headbands. Maybe I'll put them up for sale at bugfarmerbees.com. And that's something else I want to talk to you really quick about. I know I'm every video I seem to be trying to sell something, and then that's primarily because I did start a beekeeping supply house, and I do have a lot of time, money, and effort invested in it, and I sell bee supplies, and you buy bee supplies, so I do try to mention it. But if it's too much for you and it's distracting from my videos, let me know, and I'll try to maybe just build an ad that I insert in every video just to let people know. I don't want you to think I'm just bringing you here to sell you things. That's not my intent. My intent is still to do beekeeping with you. I mean, there's a lot of bees in here. Okay, I don't see any more hive beetles in here, and because there's no brood in these upper frames, I'm just going to go ahead and put these back in a different order. It's not really going to matter too much. Oh, and you know what I think I need? I only have 9 frames here. I need another frame, but we'll go with 9 for today. There we go. Let's go down to the bottom box and see what's going on down there. Back to what I was saying. I don't want you to think I'm just trying to sell things to you every time I make a video. I'm not, but I am trying to sell things. I'm not gonna fib. I do want to sell my supplies, hives. Oh, there's 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's another. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna smoke myself and go put my headband on. We are back in the game, and now I've got a headband on underneath my hat, which is fantastic. Okay, oh, there's some hive beetles right there. Son of a gun. Man, Not good, fellas. Not good at all. Not a fan of hive beetles. You know what? And this is the hive last week that we were talking about the wax moths in. Oh, and this is the one that had the broken frame last week that I didn't fix, and I didn't bring another one. Doggone it. There it is. The broken frame. I should have at least brought a nail. Okay. Oh, there's hive beetles all over the place. Where's the Beetle Sucker? Out of the box. Let's close this up and go to the home yard. Hey, 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 hey! Bees! Bees, relax! There you go. There you go. All right. We had a slight infestation. It's taken care of now. So let me have a vote on something. Should I make a production model of this and sell it? That way you don't have to build it yourself. If you want to build it yourself, there's a video. I'll put the link in the description. Maybe a QR code on the screen and a thumbnail so you know what you're looking for. But this thing works wonders. This hive no longer has an infestation, whereas it did when we started. We're back at the home yard now. Let's see if that swarm has moved. And then we're going to set up the cameras and get into these hives here. What's the temp? Okay, we're almost at 100. Lovely. All right, let us see exactly what it is we've got going on inside this hive here. Hello, ladies. What were you doing this morning? What were you doing this morning? Oh, hive beetles like crazy. Holy moly. Holy cow. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Holy moly. That was crazy. We may have some serious hive beetle infestations going on here. Okay, there's one on the inner cover here. Okay, let's have a quick look. Wow. Okay, none right there. And none right there. Okay. Wow, that was crazy. Crazy. None there. And none there. Wow. Let's close this up and jump into the purple hive right there and see if we have the same situation. There we go. What do we have happening down here? Oh, we have a queen. So we did have a small swarm. There's a queen. That's what we had this morning, was a small swarm out of that hive. I don't know whether you can see that. I don't know where she went. There she is. She's right on my hand. Where'd she go? Oh, now I've lost her. Okay, she's officially lost now. I don't know where she went. But these girls are looking for her. Okay, she must be on me somewhere. Or maybe she flew back down here. I don't know. Let's see if we have a hive beetle situation here. All right. And we do. Okay, that wasn't good. Let's flip this lid. Oh, there's another hive beetle right there trying to escape. Let's flip this lid and see what's on the underside of it. Nothing. They just had them. They were all up here, pushing the hive beetles up and out of that corner. Okay, not bad, girls. Good job. No hive beetles under the cover. Outstanding. Okay. Good job. We're going to check a few more hives. I don't like what I'm seeing. I'm not liking it. So last week it was a wax moth invasion. This week it's hive beetles. Goodness. All right. Oh, this hive doesn't have any hive beetles. Fantastic. Holy moly. No wonder they're propolised to the max. Okay. No hive beetles here. I'll take it. Okay, close that up. All right, let's see what we have happening in here. I mean, I tell you, holy moly. Mother Nature is not being kind to me. She is throwing impediments in my way. Hello. Let's see. No. One? I have one beetle. Got it? This hive is packed to the rafters with bees. I don't see any hive beetles on the inside either. We're going to leave this one alone. There you go, and there you have it. All right, this video wasn't going to be about hive beetles, but apparently it is now. Oh, that's a lot of bees. Holy cow. Okay, I do not see any hive beetles in this hive. Well, I see one. I see a couple of them. They're up here. Okay, but there's not a lot. Oh, there's one right there. There's a few. There's one right there. Okay, so now before we get into that one where I know there's going to be hive beetles, let's look at this dead out really quick. Find out if we can salvage anything in it. If not, we're going to go ahead and move. Oh, there's hive beetles. Dead ones up in the top. This was probably, they probably got slimed out or absconded. Okay, there's no damage to the comb in the top. No wax moths or anything like that. Okay, that's a good sign. And no wax moths down here in the bottom. Okay. This is the one where we actually rubber banded them in. They probably all died when the rubber bands finally snapped. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. I don't know why they died. I don't know why. Let's move this out of the way. Hello. Hello. And no hive beetles. Okay. Other than that, I see a strong hive just by looking into the top. And you know what? I'm not going to break the propolis seal. We're going to let them do what they're doing. They're doing well. Let's see what's happening here. Okay, I do not see any hive beetles, but I also don't see a lot of bees up in the top. Let's, oh yes, we have some. Okay. Oh, I see some hive beetles. I see them. I see them. Okay. So we did have hive beetles in this hive. Let's pull a few frames. they weren't in the top, which means the hive wasn't strong enough to keep them in the top. Here we go. We're going to remove a box. This is going to be their home. Okay. All right. Let's see what we have happening in here. Oh, hive beetles. Outstanding. We got them. And these girls look like they were, oh, there's one right there that I missed. Oh, it looks like these girls, one more, were defending. They had them all up here in the top. That, and this is heavily propolized too, so they chased them to the top. Yeah, I don't see any in here, nor any underneath the lid. Okay. You girls get an A+. A+. Good for you. Excellent. And no. Oh, we have two. One on top and the one on top. There we go. Kaput. Oh, there's a couple more right there. All right. Outstanding. Well, they're chasing them up top. Just to have a quick gander in here, just to make sure. Here's one more. It's a goner. And I have like 3 or 4 on the inside of the lid. All right, we got them. Holy moly. Okay, you're in good shape. Holy moly. Okay, so we have a ton of dead bees in the front. That tells me that these girls got robbed out. There was a battle. Oh no. Or something else even worse happened. What in the world? This is terrible. Look at this. Holy moly, and this hive stinks. Dead bees have a very particular smell. I'm gonna feed these to my chickens. I'll be right back. I just walked through a ginormous spider web. Yikes. Man, that was a monstrous spider web. Okay. These girls got pesticided. Oh, that stinks. This hive, oh, there's maggots. Okay, this hive got, the hive beetles got them. That's what happened. The hive beetles got them. Wow. Oh my goodness. Either that or those are fly eggs. Look at that. Oh, that is the worst. Because that was a strong hive, but now that's just disgusting. Ooh. That was disgusting. Okay. We are going to we're going to set this hive up again, but this time we're going to use the other side of the bottom board. Okay, that was disgusting. So we're going to leave this hive right here. And we're going to let it air out for a few days before I put anything in it. All right, ladies. Let's see what you got here. If you have any hive beetles, we're going to take care of them today. And we have no hive beetles. Okay. We do have a couple of bees up here, though. Let's just check this box. Oh, there's a couple of hive beetles. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. All right, let's move over. Okay. No hive beetles running around there. I don't see any on the roof here. I think this hive is strong enough it didn't let any of them in. Oh no, it's a very strong hive. Yeah, no hive beetles under the lid either. Good job. And we still have to deal with the deep and a half bee barn frames that are in these hives. Hello. But I decided we are not going to do that till fall. But I do have a plan thanks to a subscriber. I want to thank you. I forget your name right now, but you certainly gave me a brilliant idea on how to do the transfer, and I'm going to do it. Okay. Oh, no hive beetles. And bees all the way to the top. Okay. Oh, I guess all the hive beetles went back into the hives that were in the shade. And we've just been through these hives, actually. All right, what do we got here? No hive beetles. Let's see what we have here. Okay. A couple of bees. Do we have any hive beetles in the corners? I think there's a couple. I think that's it. That was not too bad at all. Okay, so this hive was strong enough to warrant 3 boxes. Hello, what do we have? Oh, still a very strong hive. No hive beetles that I can see. Excellent. Keep doing your thing, chicken wing. All right, let's look at this one. Hello. Now, if I remember, this hive was pretty weak. Oh, no, it's not. Very strong. A lot of bees. A lot of bees. No hive beetles. All right. Let's see what you have in here. Oh, I do not see any hive beetles. Good job, ladies. Good job. I think it's the shady hives who are getting the visits from Hive Beetle claws. Hello. Okay, you're losing your bucket, that's for sure. That's happening. So let's get that off. Oh, there's a bunch of bees. Okay. Put this on right here. There we go. Now we're going to lift your lid. And do we see any hive beetles? Oh, there is one right there. Had one. Oh, there's some. There they are, right there. Okay. Houston, we got them. Outstanding. Easy peasy. Good girls. Good girls. Had them up on the roof. Good job. Outstanding. Nothing there. Nothing there. I will take it. It has been taken. All right, well, there you go, the end of another adventure. Now, I tell you what, this video ended much differently than it began. My goal was not to go through the hives looking for hive beetles. My goal was simply just to remove the feeder buckets at the Honey Creek yard, come over here, remove the dead outs and replace them with the girls from the resource hive. Well, that all changed when I found a bunch of hive beetles in the hive at the Honey Creek yard, and then I came over here and found hive beetles galore on the back row. My priorities kind of shifted, and it was more important to me to alleviate the beetle pressure in these hives than it was to get dead outs moved around. I can do that off camera, and we can certainly get that taken care of. But Beetle Sucker 5000 came to the rescue. I tell you what, a lot of people think that it's a gimmick, think that it's a joke. It's not. If you want to remove beetle pressure from your hives, this will do it. I don't sell it. This is something that I made, and I do have a video. I'll put it on the screen. You can watch the video and learn how to make a Beetle Sucker 5000 and alleviate beetle pressure in your hives. This thing works, and I tell you what, if I didn't have this today, I'd be flipping out right now. I tell you what, I would not want to go inside. I would want to stay out here all afternoon and go through and smash every single beetle, and that's just, less than an hour. We got them all in here. I'm going to go put these girls in the freezer, and it's going to be done. Anyways, with all that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up. If you have something to say, by all means, leave it in the comments below. And if you've not subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, take a moment, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell to be notified of my new content. I do try to drop a video every Friday. We try to keep it light and have fun. And sometimes our adventure goes askew, as it did today, but we handled it with flying colors and everything is A-okay. So with all that said, be happy, and I will see you next week. Take care.